Good morning. This is day 36, and I thought I'd show you a little bit more of my journaling process. It's still early morning. The sun has not yet come up. The lights may be a little bright because, that's what happens when there's no sunlight yet. So I'm going to turn this around and show you my journaling process because I've talked about it many times, but I haven't given you very much detail, so I'll do that now. Okay, I do this every morning. This is generally what my table looks like, and I will explain what that is. That right there is my planner that I really do live with, my written planner. I do have things on my digital calendar too, but every morning I sit down and I decide whether I'm going to fill out this form or this one, depending on how busy my day is. For instance, today I'm involved in a thing that lasts for hours in one long shot. So I don't need to have a very detailed appointment calendar and list of things to do because I won't have any time to do a lot of little things to do. But I have more appointment stuff here and very little things to do. That fits my schedule. So this is a form I made up for each day. I've been using it for years. I print them out and I use some kind of goo thing that you can paste and make a little form out of it, a little tear pad. I have one of those for that. And this is one that I purchased because I really do like it. There's lots of things in here, including a little comment about gratefulness. I can put little note reminders, special days I actually use for quotes and things like that. So that's what I use. I've already filled mine out for the day. Now, this is where I start with my journaling process. I have these two journals, they go together. One of these is called You Can Do Hard Things and You Can Finish Many Things. So what I do with this journal is I just date the entries and I do what I've done, what the highlights of the day are. So, I started using colors at the end later on because I enjoy the colors. But it's just little things that I did. Like I did a video number. I made a phone call that phone calls are hard for me sometimes. So I just write down the things that I have done. That is the general scope of things. I've just been doing that for years. So it's kind of fun to look through to see everything that I've done. This one's called Life Lessons. And I wrote the date that it started. And I will write the date that I finish it when I do. This is kind of newish for this particular session of time. Again, dated entries, the same thing as the one that you've had before. Let me show a good page. Okay, here's a good page. Here I always do 4 things, and I do this every single day. I have what I accomplished, and so I do a highlight thing. What I learned, and learning is generally something that perhaps I might actually have a factoid that I learned, but it is mostly a problem or something that was solved and somehow I learned something from it. So that forces me to that mindset of always staying on a forward productive motion. This one here is grateful, something that I'm grateful for, and then something that I'm committed for the next day. And then I usually fill this out and it's ready to go for the next day, so it's all set to follow through. So those are things that I do every day just to help me remind myself what it is that I've done. I have different colors every day. This is for my generally writing everything in. It's just pens that I really love, the marker if I need it. And this is the pen that I use for journaling. Oh my gosh, I love this. This is a G2 Pilot, and it is a 1.0 bold. And the ink just flows, so my hands never get tired. It's really easy. Okay, this is the next part where I'm learning. This is my learning journey. Kindle. This is called Notes from Reading. And oh my gosh, as you see, and every day I learn something. I take notes on everything that I've learned. This green book is a book that is called Quotations. You see it's been spilled on a few times. And what it is any quotations that I find. So I'll tell you what, and I write who said them. And these are things, success is not something you go out into the world to get. It's something you create with your mind and your actions. And that was Broden Castillo. and it tells me where I got it from if I find that interesting. But I can put all kinds of things in here, and this book is just a wonderful book to go through later and see what all you fit in there and what books you might have gotten it from. And wow, it's just full of stuff. It's just, and I like keeping these because they are so useful later on when you're having rainy days or you need a little pep talk or something like that. There they are. Here's my coffee that the cat has not yet knocked over, thankfully. These are my journaling. This is the meat of what I do. After I've done all these other things and I can adjust those timings, I always do my things that I've committed to do and all that stuff. And I did yesterday. Always do these things first in the morning. That is a given. This I can cut short depending on how busy my day is. I may not even do it on a day when I'm really super busy. But I have it here. It is part of the process. And when I have time, it's a blessing. So then I have my journaling Life's Companion. This is the one where I'm practicing my nonlinear goals. And this is my random number generator for the day. I've already looked it up. I have an app that does that and keeps me from doing the same number over. So I use that, and then I will look through that and see what page 254 is going to bring me. That's an even numbered thing, so I know that's going to be some journaling entries I can read. And then this is my journal. I happen to love this book. I discovered it many, many years ago in a stationery store at UT. And then I searched up the company. It's actually a company in Canada. And I know that it takes 6 of these journals to fill out for the year. They're only 192 pages. It's perfect for me. And so the deal is 3 morning pages. So I do 3 pages every single day. And I date them. And that's it. I just go and I'm off and running. I just love the way they have things here. They have a little index in here. At the end of the book, they have a whole set of stickers that you could use or oh my gosh, I can't open the book. Labels that you can use for, if you want to. I use them for other things too. And the paper is it just looks like this. Kind of a Cornell thing, but in a little mini thing, a little margin thing, like a legal pad or something. But it feels great, recyclable, the material, acid-free, all those good things that you want for the environment and everything, and that will keep it preserved and stuff. I have these things for years ago. And then when I'm finished with it, I write the date that it covered. On the front, I use a label on there, and I put labels on the side so that I can find them on the spines when I want to find them. This is the meat of everything I do. I never skip my morning pages. Never. If I have to go away all day long for judging or something, this is what comes with me. And I get it done while I'm away and off to go. So that is my journaling process. I like to do it every morning with my coffee. And I find that my day is really off to the wrong foot if I don't have that moment of reflection time. And while I'm reflecting, I have all these silly little animals. There's big fat fannies spread out there, and there's another old dog, and there's another one behind a chair. There are usually cats all over the place, but they've disappeared since I started talking. So anyway, sorry, that's my messy desk right now. I just threw all my stuff there last night when I came home from a long day of teaching, and so I'm about to touch that after I finish all this. So right now, I just want to show you the journaling process, and I hope that you try finding some kind of a grounding process like that. It's just something that you do every day. It doesn't have to be a lot. It could be one sentence, but it's a commitment that you make to just sit down with yourself and say, what's on my mind? So that is day 36. I hope you have a good day.